Oh, there we go. I was like, what? You're not gonna let me reach that. Well, I guess he's gone. Fair enough. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Finally broke line of sight. That guy. I was gonna lose his patience any second. I'm not even sure where I was being spied on, but sure. Anyone on this side? Nope. Good. Cool. So we'll just climb on up here. So, what made Ibn Jubair is his travelogue on his pilgrimage to Mecca is the big thing. Because it's a long way to travel from Andalusia all the way to Mecca, obviously. And the reasons for his deciding to do his pilgrimage are also interesting. There's an apocryphal story about this weird incident he had with his governor. By the way, I forgot to mention my sources. Apart from the Wikipedia article on this guy, there's a great article on a website called Aramco World. It seems to be a online journal. It's written by Daniel Grammatico and Louis Werner, which I use as my other source for this. It was a really good read to get into the headspace of this guy. Well, now we are on actually a spot here, but this is the wrong blip, so we are not going to stick around here. There is a guy who looks like him over there, but we saw lots of guys with those clothes, so I can't tell from here. He had a I didn't get a good look of his face, so like I'm not sure. They all kind of have the big beard and stuff, so I can't say from this far away if that is actually him. So I'm not gonna take that guy out yet. Let's check this spot over here instead. Oh my god, there's so many guys on rooftops. I guess it is an assassination, even though it's a very different one from what we've done so far. Ah, is this a garden? Is this a park? Okay. He's also ranting a lot. Who's watching me now? Oh, I think it was him down there. Do you think we've got our guy? What do you guys think?
Anyone can put ink to parchment. Anyone. Such power, such influence must be controlled.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is a park or a garden. There's lovely bushes there. He's certainly ranting a lot. I'm gonna try my luck. It was the wrong guy! Oh no! Ooh, that was a big jump. Oh no, I'm screwing this up so bad. I committed to the wrong guy. I thought with his big proselytizing there, I thought I got the guy, but I was so wrong. Oh my god, I think this is the idea of this assassination though, is that it's on purpose made like this that these guys all kind of look similar, so that you are indeed thrown off on who your target is. Altaïr, my god. It's kind of a lot of people down there. Oh my god, we're at the palace. Damn it. I really wanted to sit on that chair. This'll do. Oh, phew. That guy with the crate almost ruined me, but okay. Come on now. There we go. Alright. Well, the bright side, I feel like there's only one option now left. It's that one over there. We'll go see if that's a garden. I don't have time to... Should I? I can't help my nature, my good nature here. Let's... ooh. Let's just really quickly. I'm always on the job, even when I'm saving the innocent, I guess. Ow. Let's just hope this doesn't bite me in the ass too hard when I'm working on taking out Jubair al-Hakim. Again, that's the name of the guy in this game, but since they're both scholarly types, we can assume that he's inspired by Ibn Jubair, the... Ow! That was mean. Madam? Can we talk, please? Wow, what the... That's weird. Why is the game bugging out on me like this now? That is so weird. That's unfortunate that that happened. Like, what is the deal? What do I have to do to get her to... Okay, well, that's a game bugging out, and I can't help that, unfortunately. So all my good work went to waste. We'll just see if new bad guys spawn there later on. Oh no, don't mind me. Oh yeah, someone's here is grumpy. Oh shit, this is the target building. I see. That was him right there, or well, him or one of his guys. It's again, I'm having trouble telling. Okay, so Ibn Jubair, he went on a pilgrimage to Mecca, and the apocryphal story is a kind of a weird one. Oh no. So many guards. I'm gonna have to take out one of these.
You are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. Leave this place.
Man, actually, why don't I just... Oh my god, so many guards on these rooftops. Okay.
Good people of Damascus, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is
That's the cleanest way to do this, I think. Let's just nail both of these.
Governed by a singular wisdom.
Oh yeah, you just keep your back. Is this a garden now? Do you think this counts as a garden? Oh jeez, he heard me dropping down. That's unfortunate. Oh Jesus! And he's going for a run. Damn! I made too much noise when I dropped down. That's unfortunate. Oh, now there's guys like him on the street too, just throwing you off. That's a little sneaky. I think I have the right guy though, so... Gotcha!
Why?
Nice!
Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you're rather quick to steal my life.
Oh my.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Wow. Okay, this was a pretty cool assassination as well. The idea here of which one is him was kind of neat. With the added bonus of this whole thing of when she started chasing, I'm actually kind of glad that we ended up chasing him and not just killing him in that park. Oop. Ow. because I like that gimmick where a bunch of guys who look just like him from behind run around helping him, trying to throw you off. So that was like a really good kind of a shell game of you trying to pay attention to which one's the right Jubair. I thought that was a really fun idea for a assassination. It's again, it's not the... It wasn't... I don't think it's my favorite still. I'm still gonna say... I'm still gonna say that, oh my god, these bowmen... cleaning me up. Damn, I think I tried that jump previously and it still didn't work. Ow! Right, that was a really bad idea, that one. Oh boy. Hey, vigilantes! You guys could really help me out right now, right? Thank you. But I still think... a Crusader! Help me! Heavens to Betsy! But that was still, I think, one of the better assassinations as a idea. And I like that they've done a really good job of varying up these various kills you do in this game. I'm really happy with the variety and like what you have to do. I like the difficulty has been ramping up constantly. It's all very cool. Like, Tamir was so simple and I just bungled it because I was a complete idiot. And it's just been getting more and more complicated in cool little ways. Until this one, which was a kind of a fun little shell game, as I mentioned. Good fun. Oh hey, and we're right here at the bureau. That was lucky. Hua! Job well done. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get my story about him and Jubair done today. That's unfortunate.
Yes.
Yeah, just a good breakneck pace here.
His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Yeah, that was brutal.
You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altaïr. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Interesting how hard they push on the moral ambiguity here. Like, because the later games are all about assassins versus Templars, and you're definitely on Team Assassin, so you'd have to accept that they are the bad guys. But they're really hard selling, like making it morally gray. This conflict here in this game. Very curious. I wonder if it's deliberate or if it was just a...
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
Oh, that sounds like Vidic's
I've got
boss.
some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
Yay, I guess. Oh, okay, I was like, what's the... no, am I stuck? No, I'm not. Curious. There's Vidic. Bye! You got tongue whipped by whoever that person was just now. Oh, did he just vanish? Wow. That was quite the vanishing trick he did there. Hey, Lucy, how's it going? This is indeed Kristen Bell who voices Lucy, by the way. Wow, that was kind of a cool notice. She is, she was originally famous as the main character in Veronica Mars, the TV series. She's had lots of movie and TV roles, but her big, like, break in recent history, of course, is Princess Anna in Frozen. Had to dig my memory for a minute, like, which is the one that's not Elsa? It's Princess Anna. the other main character of Frozen. Like, she kind of also made a big revival in that scene. And in between Veronica Mars and Frozen in 2007, she filled in as Lucy here in Assassin's Creed. Kind of neat, that, ain't it?
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
Oh.
I'm pretty
What?
sure it just ejected me
I'm
when
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
What?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Oh.
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
Cool, that's cool, because we've kind of had an inkling that Lucy is opposed to the Templars here with Vidic and everything. She hasn't been super happy with her treatment, but at first it was just like she's kind of a helpless pawn in a way, just like lamenting her lot. But okay, that's cool that they're seeding the idea that she is actually working against Abstergo here, like actively.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it? The Piece of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple.
Huh?
The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping for me?
Oh.
For my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
Okay. Big old global treasure hunt.
Problem, Miss
No,
Stillman?
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
Everything's Denver on my
I've gotta
end?
move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
Wait, what's that mean, everything's Denver?
It means everything's fine.
Why Denver?
It's a reference to Denver International Airport. There's an underground facility there. It's where the accident happened.
Oh fuck, that's actual like real life conspiracy theories. There's that's really funny. Yeah, the Denver International Airport has a bunch of conspiracy theories because about there being a secret government base and possible like UFO stuff and other wackiness. That's a treasure trove of stuff if you want to look it up. If you want to go into that rabbit hole, let me tell you, I can't get into that at the moment, but there's like kind of a freaky horse statue there, and there's like these crazy murals. I mean, okay, look, there's nothing going on really there. Let's be clear with that. It's or I certainly, because I don't really I'm only interested in that kind of conspiracy theory stuff. I don't believe in it, but the stuff, if you read it, is like the evidence they point to is these freaky murals that they painted there and this crazy looking horse statue, and I don't remember, there was some other stuff about like it's a very weird there's stuff going on there, but I think it's just a strange mural and a strange horse statues and curious architecture. I do not believe that there is a secret underground base there. Certainly not Templars down there, nor aliens. I'm just gonna say that I do not subscribe to. But oh, that's fun because that is a famous conspiracy theory. I have heard that one before. Yeah, how much time do we have here? Oh, we got 10 minutes here. Oh, let's go back to let's have a nap, then have a little look-see around. I guess I don't get to do my Ibn Jubair story. I don't think we're going to have much time for it. Okay, the long and the short, I'll just do this real quick here. Usually I save more time, but we've been really laser-focused today. So I'll go through his story real quick, because it's not even that huge, really. He went on a pilgrimage to Mecca, because the crazy apocryphal story is that his governor, he was working for a secretary, for some reason made him drink a bunch of wine. Then he felt really bad, the governor, for doing that, so he gave him a bunch of dinars as recompense. And Ibn Jubair felt really bad about having drank wine because that was against his faith, so he decided then to start his pilgrimage to Mecca to kind of make amends for his transgression. Now that's a weird story in a lot of ways, because why did the governor decide to be a dick like that? Why did he, if he was such a huge dick, why did he have a change of heart like that? And in Ibn Jubair's travelogue, this is never mentioned, this episode, so it all sounds very, made up, very apocryphal, but it's interesting all the same. No, what's more likely is that because of his Arab heritage, he was very much interested in the East, the Middle East, so he probably wanted to kind of get back to his roots. On top of, obviously, it's a thing that, Muslims are supposed to do, is travel to Mecca, and he was a practitioner of the faith. He was a devout, as far as I can tell. He also, the thing is, again, as I mentioned, he was in Spain, and from what I understood from the article I read online, in the Western Arab world, in the Western Muslim world, it was valued if you could get a certificate of religious teaching from the East. So on his travels, he wanted to get a certificate from teachers and scholars in the Middle East to kind of take back home and add to his own credibility. Kind of a work abroad thing. So he recorded his whole journey to the East on this trip. It's a very cool journey. He left in 1183, so that's between the Second and Third Crusade. That's actually before the Battle of Hattin, which is when Saladin was still just kind of getting started. He was working on improving things in Egypt and preparing to take back the Middle East. So his journey, he would leave from Granada to Ceuta in modern-day Morocco, although it's Spanish-owned. It's a Spanish exclave in the current day and age, but it's geographically it's in Morocco. From Ceuta, he would travel eastward to Egypt, to Alexandria, where the lighthouse was still up there. People who play Civilization know how good that lighthouse discovery is. So he actually saw the lighthouse of Alexandria. On top of that, he would then travel to Cairo, where he saw the pyramids. So this guy got 2 of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Hey, good job, Jubair. He also visited the tombs of Muhammad's followers, which were in Egypt. He had a lot to write about Saladin's work. He was impressed with Saladin's work. Again, remember, this is before Saladin really busted out with Hattin and taking it to the Crusaders. So Jubair was an early fan of the situation in Egypt. From Cairo, he would sail down the Nile, he would cross the Red Sea to Jeddah, and then he would finally make it to Mecca. Once he was done with his pilgrimage to Mecca, he would continue eastwards, well, first northwards to Medina, the second holiest place, then eastwards to Baghdad, where he actually was not as hyped up. He had a lot of critique about the moral state status and just the general civil status of the Muslim world. And Baghdad, he felt, was a star in decline. He was not a fan of Baghdad. Well, from there he would swing back to Mosul, visit Damascus, go to Acre, which is still Crusader held at this point. It has not capitulated to Saladin yet, so this guy visited lots of places. And he would finally embark westwards back to return to home, but he would have a tragic shipwreck and end up in Sicily, which Sicily is interesting because it has also been held by the Muslims for a long time, but at this point in 1183, Sicily was recently retaken by Christian forces, so he was, again, on a very foreign land. However, he was taken in by William II of Palermo in Sicily, where he was apparently treated very well. So it's an interesting multicultural perspective, his travelogue, as he critiques both the Muslim world and the Christian world, and he kind of shows how even in this supposedly age of conflict, there seemed to be like understanding and coexistence. He gives a really good narrative for all that, which is why his travelogue, even though I've not actually read the travelogue, I've just read these descriptions, it's very, really captures the imagination. This is why I wanted to share this story, even though it's eating up time. I'm really sorry for guys who wanted to progress more today, but I do want to get this story done, because I was really enticed by this. I like travelogues, personally, so that's why I wanted to share this. And he also was really hyped by volcanoes, I think is the funny thing. He saw Stromboli, shoot fire and smoke. That's kind of fun. So, once he had been for a long while in Sicily, he would eventually catch a boat back to Andalusia. He would arrive in Cartagena and return home to Granada in 1185. Now an established world traveler with lots of interesting perspectives, and he was very much appreciated for his outlooks on the Muslim world, the Christian world, and what he saw across the world. In general, his writing is to this day appreciated because he doesn't just do a listing of all the monuments and landmarks that he sees. He actually goes, first of all, into the geography, talking about what the places are like geographically that he visits, and he really goes into what life is like for the common people he sees on his travels, which is a little unusual. The whole book, his writings apparently, from the description I've read, feel like they're designed for a common person to read. It's just a nice little look into what life is like around the Mediterranean. So, he would make 2 more trips in his life. These are not as famous as this first trip, this pilgrimage to Mecca. In fact, I don't even know where he traveled in 1189, but he was away for 3 years, 1189 to 1191. And then in 1217, he would again journey eastwards to visit Mecca again. I didn't actually know that. I thought that was a once-in-a-lifetime thing to go to Mecca. I guess there's nothing saying you can't go to Mecca twice, but yes, he went on a second trip to Mecca in 1217. And that time he would also visit Jerusalem. So Ibn Jubair has been to all 3 places we visit in this game: Damascus, Acre, and Jerusalem. So that's really cool, and that dispels any illusions if you might be oh, that's so unrealistic that Altaïr would just travel to all these places. You might make the argument that maybe in real life, 3 assassins would have operated in these 3 cities instead of this one guy hopping from place to place. But no, you could totally make that trip to all 3 places if you really wanted to. And once he was done with Jerusalem, he returned again to Alexandria in Egypt, where I don't know what the cause was, but he sadly passed away in 1217. So that's a really cool story. I'm actually interested in if there's somewhere you could find the actual writings of his journey. I would like to see that myself. Oh gosh, well, that just ate up all the time, didn't it? Oh. I'm going to have to close the episode here. I thought I could really speed through that story and we get a little bit more progress story-wise, but I had to get that story done. I feel bad if you guys wanted me to progress in the story, but I think for me personally, this has been so interesting diving into the real-world history that builds this game up. I couldn't leave this not told either. And I feel like since we're getting to the final target, there's not going to be a lot of time for story hour in the future, which is why I wanted to take this opportunity to wrap up this story right here. But yes, next time we're going to get our sleep, get in the machine, and go for our final target. Oh my gosh, that sounds exciting. Catch you all then, everybody. Goodbye!